Star Wars The Phantom Menace is the greatest masterpiece since my son. I mean, how can you do much more better than this? Hey guys, it's me, Bricks and Kyber, and as you see, today is a different type of video. I am doing a review of an action figure, because I thought, why not do something different, and you know what, let's do some action figure reviews. And of course I started with Jar Jar Binks from the critically acclaimed movie, the masterpiece, The Phantom Menace. As you can see, we have a very nice box with some very detailed artwork on the side. Through this box we have a windshield that shows us the figure. Here you have a better look at the artwork on the side. As you can see, very nice and very detailed. The color yellow symbolizing the Phantom Menace, or should I say gold. As you can see, going back, we have a nice description of Jar Jar, a clumsy, well-meaning Gangan outcast on Naboo. Jar Jar Binks struggled to prove his worth throughout his life. Well, I would say he succeeded. Anyway, here is the very bottom, and here is the top. So now let's open this figure at last. And out of the box here we see the Gungan himself, the greatest hero that the galaxy has ever seen. You see some very nice detail on the side of the arms, and you can see you can move these 360 degrees. You have some basic detail under the chest to show his muscular side, and you can even move his head up and down, and a 360 spin. You can see a Gungan's neck is very articulated. Moving on, you can see the grand detail in his eyes and even his nose holes. You see also that his big ears are made of a very nice rubber and can bend very easily in different directions, if you want them to, of course, to recreate many funny Jar Jar poses from the movies. You can see that even he has detail on his neck. Now moving below, here you have his Gungan legs with some very nice feet, which are brand new sculpts that have his fingers. His hands can move up and down and have very nice joints inside of them. Now showing you some nice neck articulation, trying to make him look straight for the video. Doesn't seem to want to do that. Oh, that's better. As I was saying, some great articulation move. He can move his head up and down, as I said. 360 spin is very easy for him. He can move his torso also very easily, and move his arms sideways up and down. Move his arms very easily, and his wrists 360 degrees, also towards him and outside of him. Even has some butterfly joints from what I can see. Very nice articulated figure. You can do many poses with this one, and same goes for the other arm, same articulation. 360 as well. Oh my, he truly is a gymnastic, isn't he? His torso can bend, and his legs can also move up and down. He has a double knee joint, so he can very easily kick his ass, as you can see, which of course he shouldn't do, as he is himself the creator and the true god of Star Wars. 360 spin as well on those feet, up and down they move indeed. Very nice articulation and detail. To conclude, this is a great figure. Now let's take a look at the accessories. The accessories that we have are free. We have of course the legendary weapon of a Gungan, the Bumo, with a very nice trans dark blue globe and a nice gray stick. Very nice new sculpt, and can be very helpful dismantling those battle droids. You have also a Gungan spear which comes in 2 parts. Now you can easily stab out the eye of a you can easily fight those battle droids. Very nice, and you can see it even has a nice joint so we can put it very easily in Jar Jar's hand. And the last accessory is of course the Gungan shield. Very very nice with a trans pink tone to it. You can see some nice golden detail. Here you have Jar Jar fully assembled for battle, and the war general he truly is, a genius tactician. You can see him in some very very sexy poses. Oh, you can see now with his shield up, looking at his marvelous spear. Or him as he's charging now as the battle droid. Here you have Jar Jar with the legendary weapon Booma, as you can see. Very very nice. You can move it, you can make him move it anywhere you want. And even look, it even sometimes, and you can make it even look as if he was throwing it. Here you have a size comparison to Padme Amidala and Obi-Wan Kenobi from the same trilogy. You can see Jar Jar is a very high being. Of course high in the intelligence level as well. You can see he fits very nicely with the prequel characters. So I would say display him next to those. Of course if you have also the Qui-Gon would be nice. Or the episode 1 Obi-Wan. Here you have Jar Jar in his cloak, showing the true Sith Lord that he is. The Sith Lord that all the Jedi have been looking for. Very very nice cloak. Unfortunately you can't really put on the hood, as the cloak is too small. I used the cloak from the Mace Windu figure for this shot. You can see he still moves very nicely in it, even though he cannot really put up his hood fully. So all in all, I would say this is a pretty good figure. And here you have now him choking on his prayers that he wants to destroy. So anyway guys, I really hope you enjoyed this little review, and tell me down in the comments should I review more Black Series, as this was very very fun to make. And speaking of Jar Jar, the figure itself, I think it's a very good figure, though I think the price is still a bit high, being $30 instead of the regular $20. But I do understand, as he has many new molds and of course some great accessories. But I feel if he had a different head sculpt as well, a more expressive one, perhaps with the tongue or something, and then we would sacrifice the shield and the spear, I think that would be a much better figure. But I guess we got what we got, and I still think he's a great figure. But I would recommend displaying him not in the front and more at the back with some other characters, as if you put him in the front I would say he looks kinda bland with his like dead expression, as you could call it. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and make sure to subscribe.